never written it down anywhere. I just sometimes talk about it on my YouTube channel, but not so often. I was very confused. Anyways, so I tried to explain in really bad Chinese, like, this is not, that is not my book. She is not my friend. Do not buy this book. But then I might have said sell instead of buy. I don't know. The characters were all wrong, maybe. But yeah, no, I guess I still haven't found the best strategy. If I had found the best strategy, I would have come in first place and not third. But I think the more you continue, in memory you don't reach plateaus so often because it's so new. It's so new that you always find better and better strategies. I guess the most important thing for me has been being in the present moment, if that makes sense. Like, that you're fully there and not like memorizing, but like, oh, I have to pay bills, oh, my homework is late, my teacher doesn't like me, la la la. Because if you think about that, you lose time to write it down. So it's been a lot of meditation and a lot of, yeah, just being in the moment.
Great. So, thank you Yanjaa, dan tadi adalah beberapa sharing singkat dari Yanjaa bagaimana pertama cara dia pertama kali bertemu dengan pihak dari IKEA sehingga dia istilahnya jadi brand ambassador lah bagi beberapa IKEA di negaranya, lalu kemudian mengingat wajah dan nama, names and faces, and then Yanjaa sharing sedikit bagaimana dia mengingat new language, jadi bahasa-bahasa baru, dan tadi sempat cerita bagaimana dia pertama kali ikut lomba dan baca dari buku apa, lalu kemudian coba praktis. Nah, sekarang kita masuk ke sesi tanya jawab. Bapak dan Ibu, mungkin kita lebih banyak menggali di tanya jawab ini ya, tanya jawab seputar daya ingat. Jadi ya tanya aja, kalau pamannya bingung sering lupa ini, mungkin Yanjaa punya jawaban yang lebih bagus gitu ya. Gimana caranya mengingat ini gitu ya. Dia pasti mungkin punya pertanyaan lebih jawaban yang mungkin jauh lebih baik ya. Lalu maybe if you have something that I have something like this in this work, in my work, and then I think I always forget it. Do you have any suggestion? Maybe you can ask to Yanjaa. Jadi bisa silakan tanya ke Yanjaa. Ada yang kita buka saja sesi tanya jawab, mungkin dari satu orang bertanya langsung dijawab. Kalau dari Bapak dan Ibu, adik-adik ada yang mau bertanya, silahkan ini. Jika ini ada bertanya. Oh ya, Mas Guna. Silakan Mas Andi. Andy
is my international name.
And your Indonesian name is?
Guna.
Huh?
Guna.
Guna? Wow, very different.
You know that his Guna is the night name. Yeah, so the morning name is different.
Morning
I'm good.
Night Guna. Okay.
Yeah, I want to ask about memorizing for programming language. So do you have friends or clients
who do memory or for
coding,
programming?
Yeah. Like coding. Okay.
I think for programming, it's most important to memorize step by step, so that you're not trying to learn all the booleans and strings that can execute any program so fast. But because people have a tendency to learn like the basics a little too fast, and then they go very deep and try to do fancy stuff. But what I've seen with my friends when they use memory techniques for that is, because I don't program, I can't give specific advice, but they get really, really strong on like the brackets and the very, very basics the most, and then they build from there instead of trying to like do faster things. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to start learning the program because this question comes up often.
Yeah, but after all, it's about memorizing. So today I'm focusing on memorizing techniques. In other words, I want to ask about memorizing
structures.
For Mandarin language.
Oh, for speaking or writing?
Speaking.
There's a site called Memrise. It's really good. There's iTalkI, where you can hire people for very cheap to teach you how to speak. For speaking, I think the most important thing is learning the tones really well in the beginning, So like, as you know, there are 4 or 5 tones, as everyone says, and then um, when you get the when you so you have different. Sorry, this is a very long for anyone who is not interested in learning Mandarin, but. I have, for example, friends who, when they learn a word and they say like, okay, this is this tone, they place it in their minds on like, if it's the first tone, they place it here. If it's the second tone, they place it here. If it's the third tone, fourth tone, etc. So then it's, when they think of the word, they knew like, okay, dog was third tone, and so it was a dog on my head, for example. And so you keep doing that with every word. And using memory techniques like trying to connect it with English or Bahasa, so whatever new word it is, it sounds more like what you already speak, if that makes sense. No?
Gimana maksudnya? Masih bingung? Nah.
And for reading, it's you can make, they have radicals, so very simple versions of the smallest components of each character, and then for those characters, for those smallest components, it's good if you like make little, like this looks like a dog or this looks like a cat.
So we're gonna make her more live. So how about the coding now? Mr. Andy just asked about the coding. So I have like, for example, so what do you think? What is your imagination or what story to how you memorize this? For example, like this, we have.
Is this coding or math?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
So here you can put, if you want to think of the brackets as something more physical, it helps. So I usually think of it as a barnyard, you know, and in the barnyard, it sounds crazy, but it really helps. And in the barnyard, there's maybe somebody like Anna holding a tool, plus a zoo animal, and then outside. I have a cloud for when I memorize things that are multiplications, but so then there would be a cloud and Didi from Dexter's Laboratory. You know, the sister in Dexter's Laboratory who's really annoying.
Yeah.
So it would be barnyard plus barnyard and things in the barnyard, and then cloud to simplify multiplications, and then Didi. So in the brackets, a to the power of 2 plus z for zoo animal, and then times d plus d. So
Okay.
and this works for even like higher mathematics and physics, I can tell you.
Yeah. And if I'm not wrong, you finish your college faster than the normal time, right?
Yeah. So in Sweden, business school takes 3 to 4 years, and I finished in 2 years because I was using memory techniques. So
It's great. Dia
And that's why I
selesainya 2 tahun kan? Ya nggak tahu aja saya selesai berapa tahun. Nggak selesai berapa.
And that's why I started doing memory competitions. I had too much free time over because
So
exams
Yanjaa,
were very easy.
the next explanations. Anyone here can draw the Mandarin character? Boleh Ibu? Nah. So Yanjaa, maybe you can explain how you
Okay.
memorize that Mandarin character. Ini Ibu boleh?
My hands are really bad right now, but it's okay.
Yeah.
One with as few strokes as possible.
Oh, jangan susah-susah Ibu. Oke. Oke, Ibu. Ini cukup? Ini artinya apa, Ibu? Oh, nama Ibu. Oke, nama. Oke. So,
Okay. So
Yanjaa, you have this character. How we remember this?
it looks like a little robot. What does it mean?
Wait,
Oh, okay. Like flower?
it's not wait, it means something like lupa saya nama saya ini. Chinese-nya ada yang
Ada, jangan lupa Ibu nama sendiri. Oke, sambil jaga. Jadi kalau pamannya, you think this is like a robot?
Yeah.
So how you make memorize this part? I think this is like
Sorry.
yeah you can.
try to return it, but
Hmm.
and then maybe it would look more in my mind. It looks more like for the wrong character order. Really ugly robot.
Hmm.
You know, like Eva from Bowling.
Hmm.
You know the Eva character. She looks kind of this.
Yeah.
Like that.
So you try to make a connections into the real images.
Yes,
to-
but with bigger characters, maybe it's there are smaller components, so then I make like little story.
and
Nah, artinya balas budi.
oh, what is in English? What is in English balas budi? You no.
Bisa Mandarin nggak?
Can you speak in Mandarin?
Very bad, very bad. Right now, it's very bad.
Right.
Thanks. Maybe payback.
Good. It's the opposite of revenge.
I think payback like.
Yeah, something giving something.
If you
Good.
good favors,
Favor,
Returning favors.
returning favors.
Yeah, that's the meaning.
So maybe the robot is returning a package from Gojek. So.
Oke. Baik. Ada lagi nggak yang mau bertanya dalam sesi ini mumpung ada Yanjaa nih? Ada lagi di antara Bapak dan Ibu yang ingin tanya-tanya seputar memori apa aja sih sebenarnya? Kayak dia tahu aja sih hebatnya. Nah, mana tahu ada yang mengalami masalah-masalah. Oh, kayaknya saya mengalami ini. Mungkin dia mempunyai side opinion atau second opinion.